Hey, welcome back to another evening devotion. Tonight's devotion is called Trust God with Heavy Loads. And the scripture lesson text comes from Psalms 55:22, the Amplified Classic Version. And it says, Cast your burdens on the Lord, releasing the weight of it, and He will sustain you. He will never allow the consistently righteous to be moved, made to slip, fall, or fail. Again, it's Psalms 55:22, the Amplified Classic Version. And the devotion reads, Today's Bible verse talks about casting our burdens onto the Lord, which is another way to communicating the idea of trusting Him. Trusting other people is not always easy when our soul has been wounded. At times, trusting God isn't easy either, but God will never let us down. He is the only being in the universe who is completely trustworthy all the time, no matter what. We cannot trust or depend on anyone else 100% of the time, but we can always trust and depend on Him. We understand that we should trust Him, but how do we know that we are doing it? I believe we can be confident that we are trusting God and casting our burdens on Him when we are at rest in our soul. Notice that the Amplified Classic translation of Psalms 55:22 indicates that casting our burden on God means releasing the weight of it. When you read those words, you can sense the peace of not having to carry a heavy load in your heart or mind anymore, but simply giving it to God and resting in the fact that He will take care of you. He is always faithful. If we say we are trusting God, but then continue to go through every day worrying about our problems or trying to bear our burdens alone, then we have not released the weight of them completely. Releasing the weight of our cares and trusting God completely requires a decision that surrenders the situation to Him. Then not to worry about it, try to figure it out, or feel the anxiety of it anymore. If a problem is weighing on your mind or situation is heavy on your heart, then you are carrying it. Think of a little child trying to carry something heavy and struggling to lift or move it. Then think of a father who comes along and lifts it and moves it easily. The reason is that the father is strong and capable of carrying the load, but the child isn't old enough or strong enough yet. The child is so relieved when the father does the job because then he or she does not have to think about it anymore. It's done. The child can rest and enjoy life. The same principle applies to our relationship with God. He is our Father, and if we will simply put down the burdens we are trying to carry and release them to Him, He will handle them for us. We can rest in Him. We don't have to think about them anymore, and we can rest in His love for us and His ability to do exactly what needs to be done in our lives. I release the weight of my burdens to the Lord, and I trust in Him completely. And again, tonight's devotion is called Trust God with the Heavy Loads. So yes, we have to trust God in all things. And whatever is bothering us, whatever we're carrying, we don't have to carry it. We can take it to the Lord in prayer. And we can talk to God just like we talk to each other. Remember to cast your cares upon the Lord, for He cares for you. So thanks for tuning in on tonight's devotion. I pray this bless you. I pray that you encourage someone, love on someone. Let that person know that you love them. Give them a hug or smile. Remember to continue to walk in your purpose, because there is a purpose for you here on earth that God will want you to fulfill. So thanks for tuning in. The Lord's will. I'll see you all in the morning. Bye.